What's up, guys? Happy Sunday. Let's again be thankful we made it another week. Congratulations. This week, I'm going to be talking about let go of the past.
We're sending you back to the future.
So, we got to let go of the past. I mean, we say that all the time, but what does that actually mean? First of all, let's define what the past is. In certain situations, my definition, the way I define the past, is something that just came and went. Perfect example. I was working on my laptop this weekend. Laptop went out. I was very frustrated right after that situation. I said, man, I just created a video. It was perfect. And I was like, no, what happened? Oh my God. I was very perturbed. And I called a friend of mine, JV, and I said, man, I had your video done. This is what happened, blah, blah, blah. He was like, man, I'm not worried about it. You got it. Let me know when everything is taken care of. So thank you, sir, for being patient. That's immediately when I realized, what are you going to do? What are you going to do about it? This is a situation that happens in all of our lives, in different types of avenues. Something can just happen, and you can be perturbed about it. And you can choose to continue to be perturbed about it as the day goes on, and into the next day, and into the next day. But you can choose not to. It took me a while, I'm not gonna lie, not more than a few hours. But it did take me some time to digest and be like, okay, I do have another avenue of making this, get the situation corrected, and we're good. Okay. So here is what I'm telling you. That instance, when I realized that I couldn't get my laptop to work, it moved over to the past. And so you gotta let it go right then and there. There's nothing you could do. There's nothing you could do. There's so many different things that happen to us. And we have that choice right then and there. If you can't do anything to change that particular situation, you gotta just let it go. Let it go, move on, and say, okay, how am I gonna get this completed? Or okay, how am I gonna move forward from this? You'll feel much, much better. I felt great afterwards.
Larry, I'm quitting the company and starting my own. And by the way, I feel great.
Steve, you're a great guy with great skills. You're gonna do great. What the hell? I'm coming with you.
Just that easy. 2 lessons I learned from that anyway. 1 is stop buying stuff from shiesty people and let go. And 2, I have the choice to sit there and dwell on it, or I can move my life along. So that's what I recommend for all of you. Seize that moment. Slow everything down, which you have the power to. Don't respond. Don't do anything. Think and say, okay, I can choose to be mad at this and continue to be mad for hours and days or whatever. Or I can say, oh, okay, that's done. That happened. That's over with. Let's move forward from here. It seems so simple, but it's not, because your feelings, what you feel in here, the negativity that surrounds us, it grooms us to feed into that and to continue to dwell and be in a negative emotion. But don't do it. Don't do it, because you don't have to. You can choose not to, and you'll be much happier in result of not doing that. I guarantee it. Even if there is past occurrences, stuff that happened way back when, you could say you forgot about it, or you could say you forgave someone for it, but did you really? If you look up the definition of forgive, it literally says to totally abandon, to let go. So that's what you got to do on forgiving people as well. You got to just let the past be the past and move forward beyond that. Because if you dwell on those things, if you bring up old past stuff and you keep sitting in the past and you like, oh, this person did this to me, blah, 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 and I don't like them, or, oh, this situation was this, and, I wish that didn't happen. Guess what you're doing? You are mentally stuck in that time. You're time traveling, literally, and you're stuck in that time. You gotta go. You got things to do. You got to move on. You don't have time to sit in something that happened in the past. You don't have time to go back in time and not change anything. The only way we can change the future is think in the moment, in the present, and make decisions that will, in result, make a happier past and will progress you along the future. It's easy for us to say these things, but it is difficult to put into practice. So I encourage you, choose one time today, start today with one thing that you may be thinking about that happened 5 minutes ago, or 2 hours ago, or yesterday, or last week, and focus your mind and literally let it go.
Let it go, let it go.
Now, we can't delete information. Our minds don't work like computers. You can't totally eradicate data off of your brain, okay? Once you put something down, it is just like writing it in ink. It's on there and it's imprinted in there. No, it's not like a book. You can't tear out the page and the memory is gone. No, it's always going to be there. It's always going to be there. But you have to simply turn the page and start on a new page, a new day. It's a brand new day. Go to the next day. Write what you want on that page. Don't dwell on the past. Don't dwell on it. Let it go. And you will have a much more prosperous and happier future. So please, didn't want to take too much of your time on this Sunday. Thank you very, very, very much for watching. Share this with somebody that might need to let go of the past. And let's continue to build one another up. And let's continue to be motivated, be inspired, and we will become legendary.
And now I got it. Motivation, inspiration, and now my legend is spreading across nations. Don't hate this, just face it. Hard work and talent, just base it.